Have you ever stopped and thought about how much energy you spend trying to fix things that maybe aren't supposed to be fixed? Like a relationship, a friendship, a mistake that you made 5 years ago, something somebody said to you, something you said to somebody else, a job that you should have left a long time ago, or maybe an old version of yourself that you keep on trying to bring back. You know, we spend so much of our lives trying to fix things, right? Trying to understand them, trying to get closure, trying to figure out what the heck went wrong, and sometimes trying desperately to make something work that just doesn't work anymore. So here's what I want you to think about today. Maybe not everything that's broken needs to be fixed or deserves to be fixed. Maybe some things just need to be released into the wild. And there's a difference there, because releasing doesn't mean that it didn't matter. It doesn't mean that you failed. It doesn't mean that you're giving up, and it definitely doesn't mean that you didn't care. Sometimes it simply means that you finally realize that carrying it on your back or in your head is costing you more than just letting it go. I want you to think about that for a minute. How many things are you carrying right now that aren't actually happening anymore? An argument that ended 6 months ago, but you're still having it in your head. A friendship that changed, but you keep wondering what you could have done differently years ago. A relationship that ended, but somehow that person still gets to occupy space in your mind every single day. A mistake that you made that everybody else has forgotten about from years ago, except for you. Now, we do this constantly, right? We replay it, we rewrite it, we imagine what we should have said, we imagine what we could have done, how things might have turned out differently, but eventually what happens is you have to ask yourself a really difficult question. What is holding on to this actually doing for me? Is it making you better? Doubtful. Is it making you happier? Is it helping you grow? Or is it just keeping you connected to something that no longer exists? Because here's something that I've learned over time. You can't change yesterday by thinking about it harder today. You can't make somebody understand your value by explaining yourself for the umpteenth time. You can't force somebody to apologize. You can't force somebody to choose you, and you can't go back to become the person that you wish you'd been in that moment. But you can decide who you're going to be in the next one. And maybe that's where your energy belongs, right? Not back there, but here, right now. So I want you to do something for me today and for yourself as well. I want you to ask yourself, what am I carrying today that isn't helping me build to tomorrow? But you have to be honest. Maybe it's resentment, maybe it's guilt, maybe it's anger, maybe it's somebody else's opinion of you. Maybe it's the need for an apology that you'll never get. Maybe it's the need or trying to prove something to somebody who isn't even paying attention anymore. Whatever it is, you don't have to solve all of it today. You don't have to suddenly be okay with everything that happened. And you definitely don't have to forgive somebody before you're ready. But you can make one decision. Stop feeding it. Stop giving it your morning. Stop giving it your evening. Stop giving it conversations in your head, and stop giving yesterday today's energy. Because your energy, your attention, your time, those things are limited. And whatever you keep giving to them, it grows. So maybe today, instead of fixing, I want you to release into the wild. Maybe today you put something down, and not because it wasn't important, not because it didn't hurt, not because it didn't matter, but because you matter too. And maybe you've carried this long enough. I guarantee you have, actually. Sometimes moving forward isn't about finding the strength to just keep holding on. Sometimes it's about finally letting go and letting something say bye-bye. So be inspired, live inspired, and today, give yourself permission to release whatever you were never meant to carry forever.